Hi everyone, this is Srinoj and welcome to Ielts Expert. So today in this video we are going to discuss about Ielts reading and then true or false not given and then yes or no not given. I mean some of the approaches, the strategies that you are going to really depend for your reading test, and this is one of the types of question that is considered to be the toughest in Ielts reading, right? There are 14 and then this is one of the difficult ones, right? So there are a few things which I want to share with you. Maybe this is helpful, right? So look at the first one. Read the passage before you read the questions. So I've seen many candidates would read the questions in order to have an understanding about the question and then later read the passage so that they think this is easy for them to maybe tackle the answer. But that is actually helpful for few types of questions, but for true or false or yes or no questions, not given questions, I would suggest you rather you don't read those questions before you read the passage. You better read the passage before, the content before, so that you won't be fed, your brain won't be fed with the false or not given or no or not given informations, because most likely if there are 4 or 6 questions, half of it at least would be false or not given or no or not given, and then your brain would be actually filled with that, and then you would be definitely searching for those informations rather than true or yes, and then that can really make a confusion for you. So better read the passage, and based on the understanding of the passage you could definitely check the questions, and then it will be easy for you to tackle down the answers, I feel, right? So try it, maybe you find it easy, right? Okay, so let's go down to the second one. So that is actually always try paraphrasing the questions. So you read the passage, later you go to the questions and then try paraphrasing. You have to find some synonyms for the words that are being used in the question, and later search for those synonyms in the passage. So definitely when you read the passage, you have to quick read, and as you read on you have to underline some words, keywords in the passage. So once you paraphrase the words in the question, you have to match it with the underlined words in the passage, right? I hope you got it. So you paraphrase the words in the question, you underline the keywords in the question, in the passage, sorry, so you can match it. And most of the time this is very helpful. I have seen that the students are actually doing a miracle in, so you will also find it very easy. So paraphrase and then later match it with the words in the passage. So Ielts won't give the words directly always, so they always use some tough words in the questions or in the passage. So they also want to know how capable you are in paraphrasing, right? Finding out the synonyms. So let's go to the third one, that is actually scan for the specific part. So you may paraphrase and then you have a word, so you later scan for it, like you don't know where actually the word is in the passage, so you scan it, like you just want to have a quick go on, so that you will also spot the place where the answer is actually lying, right? And once you spot the place, read the sentences before and after. So you spot the place, so maybe you have to read the sentence before and the sentence after. So altogether you may be reading 2 to 3 sentences, and that can be really helpful, because just reading the sentence where you actually spotted the answer would not really help you, because maybe there are some contradictions, like maybe the previous sentence said something else, so they always want to confuse you, that they want to trap you, I would say, rather, right? So remember, this is going to happen. Okay, so that's it. Read the previous and then later sentence and you will find it. And the next thing that I want to share with you is actually don't spend a lot of time on each question. I have actually discussed the same in the previous video, because maybe we want to go one by one in order, and if you don't get the answer to one question, most likely you spend a lot of time on searching, thinking, and then reading a lot for the same, and you may take the time that can be actually consumed for answering 2 or 3 or even 4 questions. So don't do that, because each question carries 1 mark, remember that. So even if you miss one, if you don't find one, maybe you can come to a conclusion that if you do not find it, if you don't find the answer, if you don't find if it's true, yes, or if it's something given, and if you fail to actually find out, most of the time maybe the answer is not given. Go for the last option, because you are actually consuming a lot of time and then you haven't spotted the place, you did not see anything given about. So better go for not given, right? So I hope it's clear to you. I mean, not that you just have you skim and then come to the conclusion it's not given and then later don't blame me, but have a quick read, scan it, and then later if you don't find, go for not given. And I have written something in red. This is often many of the candidates again do, like, do not waste your time skimming. So you won't be actually, it won't be helpful. Let me tell you, skimming can't help you in finding out the answers for true or false, right? So remember, you are not going to skim for that. Rather, you follow these things, and then maybe you are a candidate or you are someone who has been practicing for a long, and then your strategy is something, just try these ones, and then if it's helpful, it works, right? So for me, this is definitely, and I hope that the video can really help you in sorting out, like in finding answers for yes or no or true or false and then not given. So hope you like the video, and also please subscribe our channel. It's Ielts Expert, right? And please click the bell icon so that you will be getting notifications for our next videos. Thank you. Bye bye.